thing I appreciate about coaches is how much time they put into the game plan.
My favorite memory is Goose putting on the pads and the coaches pushing us as hard as we can to be our best.
So my favorite memory was probably Goose putting on the pads and me strapping him up.
My favorite moment from this year is when we beat Cascade Christian, the 5 seed, and then one thing I like about the coaches is how hard they push us every practice.
My favorite memory about this season is at Rochester, where Hunter Rogers forced a fumble on the punt and I recovered it.
My favorite memory is when we poured Gatorade on Coach Sinnerstadt after we beat Cascade Christian.
My favorite memory is whenever Coach Johnson would call me burnt toast during practice.
My favorite memory about the coaches is how they're always willing to pad up and go up against us and give us their best look.
My favorite memory is when the coaches would make fun of my name and call me Toad or Frog or Lizard.
The coaches is when they call me Toledo all the time.
My favorite memory is listening to coaches talk shit to everybody.
My favorite moment is seeing Abby suit up in practice, and I appreciate the coaches for pushing us and making us work hard every.
Something I appreciate about the coaches is how they push me to be my best.
I appreciate Sinnerstadt and Johnson for always pushing me to my best and always helping me run the ball right.
My favorite memory is all the nicknames I got given throughout the season.
My favorite memory with the coaches is when we had Coach Abby and Rowdy suit up, and they laid me out a couple of times.
My favorite memory is when Evan Morey threw the ball to Goose when he was suited up for the first time and it hit off his head.
My favorite memory is when we got our first scoop and score of the season and everyone was hype about it. And I appreciate my coach for pushing me as hard as they do. It's very hard, but they just want what's best.
I like how hard they treat us and make us work hard.
I appreciate the coaches for pushing us to be the best players that we can each and every day.
My favorite thing this year was beating Cascade Christian, and I appreciate the coaches for pushing us so hard and making us better every day as a man.
My favorite memory with the coaches is when Asborn would put on the pads and him and Miguel started going at it.
My favorite moment is probably when we went to state for my senior year, and then favorite thing is for when Goose put on the pads.
My favorite memory about the coaches is the beginning of the season. They always knew that we could get into the postseason, and they just kept on pushing us harder.
My favorite thing about the coaches is they're always cracking jokes and pushing us to be our best.
My favorite memory is playing Cascade Christian and upsetting them, and then I appreciate the coaches because I've really grown this season from not just a player but also a person.
My favorite memory from this year is when Coach Johnson called Toad Lizard for the first time.
Right, now I can't use this.
I appreciate the other coaches because how they trusted me to become a better football player and a captain, and they're just like family, and I love all of them. So yeah.
I appreciate the coaches for giving their all, even when we don't.
I appreciate the coaches because they never give up on us, and I think that's a big key reason of why we're at the place we are right now.